Well, whether it's social media, curriculum changes or too many after-school activities, children are right now having to juggle a number of learning challenges and distractions.
And while most of that schooling, of course, happens in the classroom, education experts are now urging parents to ensure the home is a haven for development as well.
So joining us now with his insight is founder and CEO of Success Tutoring, Michael Black. Good morning to you, Michael.
Good morning.
So why is it important for us to make sure kids have a supportive learning environment in the home?
It's so important, and that's a really good question, by the way. It's really important that they have a supportive learning environment at home because the family home forms the foundation of educational journey of children. We all know that 80% of time spent of children is either at school or at home, and that's why it's so important that they build the foundations of the learning journey at home so then they can continue to grow to become lifelong learners.
Okay, so when kids are learning, what are the biggest distractions, do you think?
Yeah, there are a number of different distractions, and we've all done and read the research, and we know, Netflix, YouTube, listening to music, or even spending time with friends is a distraction. Could be, yes, that's exactly right. But we also know that these can all be distractions, but they can be positive as well at the same time. So it's really important that students are able to move away from those distractions and they're able to focus on their education as well. So for example, I always tell families and parents and students that they need to make sure that they are giving 100% for their children. So their children need to focus 100%. If they're studying for a maths exam, they focus 100% in that. If they're going to be practicing for a soccer game, they need to do 100% in that. So it's the real issue here that students are facing all across Australia is being able to transition from those distractions and not letting it trap them and making them feel like that's the only thing that they're stuck in doing.
Okay, let's get some practical advice for parents right now who are watching. So what can we do physically in our home to set up a good learning environment?
There's so many things that we could do. I mean, one of the main things is building a consistent study routine. That's so important. Having a consistent study routine that allows our students to prosper. I say to families that have younger kids, ensure that they are spending at least 30 minutes of study each day. So usually before dinner, because we know younger kids, after dinner they feel a bit tired and they want to go to bed. For the older kids, maybe even ensuring that they do the study after dinner. So that's really important as well. So creating a really good consistent study routine is really, really important. Another thing is inspiring students to reach their full potential by allowing them and giving them the opportunities to explore different extracurricular activities. That's really important because it allows them to build their passions and find out what their true calling is in life. Those are two really important things which I believe are really important for them to be able to consistently have that positive environment there.
I mean, all kids are different. You look at Jane and I, she's studious. Me, not so much. But what I found when I was studying for exams or similar, tutoring, a space, having my own space. Is that something you can work with to get kids a little bit more motivated?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, every student learns differently, right? We know that. We all know that. And everyone learns in different environments. Some students like to listen to music, others don't. Some people's desks are very, very tidy and others are very messy, and they might both have the exact same success in their studies. So there's no real correlation between having a really tidy desk or not having a really tidy desk at all. It makes absolutely no difference. What matters is it's really important for parents to identify what works well for their student and be able to facilitate that journey.
Personalise it.
Yeah, exactly right. I think one thing that I really appreciated as well being in Year 12 is I had a vision board which worked very well for me. I found out at a young age I loved business, I loved entrepreneurship, and I had a vision board there right in front of me. And English and maths isn't always fun for everyone. Sometimes it can, it's quite tough and a lot of the time. So it's always important to have that end goal in mind, and that's what I always encourage parents to do is encourage your child to find their true passion in life and have that vision in mind and aspire to achieve it.
Well done.
Thank you,
said.
Michael. Thanks for your time. And for more, you can head to successtutoring.com.au.